Hello everyone. I am sitting on my terrace and in this video हम बात करेंगे मेरे लिविंग एक्सपेंसेस मतलब मेरे अकोमोडेशन की कितनी फीस है मेरे ट्रैवलिंग के क्या एक्सपेंसेस हैं फूडिंग के क्या एक्सपेंसेस हैं एंड अदर मिसलेनियस कॉस्ट लाइक if you need something you need to buy some pen or notebook for your studies or laundry or anything. So stay tuned and let's roll the intro. So talking about my accommodation, I live in Apato. So Apato is like chain of student accommodations across Europe. They are in UK, I believe, in some other countries in Europe and here in Ireland too, and several places in Ireland. So the one I'm living is it's named as Loom. So every campus the Apato they have some name. So I live in Dublin 8, Apato the Loom, and it's a great place and it's expensive too. As you know that I might have told in my previous videos कि यूरोप में या डबलिन में अकोमोडेशन क्राइसिस है थोड़ी सी क्योंकि घर उतने नहीं है तो उसके लिए काफ़ी कुछ महंगा है बट ये थोड़ा सा ओवर द टॉप महंगा है आई माइट लाइक आई टेल यू द रीजंस क्यों फर्स्टली it's not like a random home, it's an apartment kind of thing. You have buildings, you have floors, just like in India you have seen multi-floor apartments, so it's like that. And major reason behind choosing this is like मैं बहुत crime documentaries देखता हूँ. I think you might hear some noise around me because यहीं पास में construction चल रहा है. But Terrace is the best place for me to shoot, so I can't go somewhere else. So yeah, so मैं बहुत क्राइम डॉक्यूमेंट्रीज देखता हूँ एंड आई एम प्रीटी स्कैर्ड ऑफ गेटिंग ब्रेक-इन्स बिकॉज आपने भी क्राइम डॉक्यूमेंट्रीज देखी होंगी और ज़्यादातर यूरोपियन या ब्रिटिश ही देखी होंगी क्योंकि इधर क्राइम्स जो होते हैं वो ज़्यादा डॉक्यूमेंट होते हैं कंपेयर टू इंडिया और ब्रेक-इन्स आर वेरी स्कैरी लाइक इफ समवन कैन गेट इनटू योर हाउस व्हेन यू आर स्लीपिंग नथिंग कैन बी मोर स्कैरियर देन दैट सो दैट्स व्हाई आई डोंट वांट टू रिस्क दैट इसलिए मैंने यहाँ पे लिया क्योंकि इन अ मल्टी फ्लोर बिल्डिंग there are like several passages which someone have to pass before he or she can intrude your place. So like in this building, they're like, I have a key. I can show you. This is what a key looks like. It's an electronic key, NPC, I think so, something like that. I forgot the code name, but it's something like that. So at the main entrance, I need to punch this key, then only the gates open. After that, just like there's a passage, then again you have another gate like that. Then they have two buildings in this campus. So getting into my building again, you have to punch this. Then getting into my apartment, like my apartment have I think so 8 rooms. So like 8 small rooms. So that is also shared between 8 different people. So and we have a common kitchen and the space you call living room, which have TV, sofa, and everything. So this is the thing. So before getting into apartment again, I have to punch this key, and then for getting into my room again. It's like 5 balls to get me while sleeping. So that's a safe thing for me. That's what I was looking for. Again, another reason behind it's like I don't want to share my bed or like share a room with someone else. I prefer to live alone. That's why because if I have to live in some room or rent out some place here, or if I want to rent out some place only for me, then it's gonna be super expensive. And otherwise, whatever you'll get, it will be shared with someone. I really don't wanted to share that thing. That's why I came here. And it is so furnished. It's so beautiful. It's in the city, very close to the city center. So it's like the one of the very good places which I would ever get to live. That's why I chose this. And the rent for here is 1,068 euros per month. So which is nearly convertible to 95,000 rupees, Indian rupees, yeah. So yeah, I paid 95,000 rupees per month rent to live here. I mean, it's not the greatest place because you don't have very big room or like so many extra features like getting free food or something. It's just that small room, but you have comparatively good place to live because you're close to city center. If you want to do a part-time job, you can easily get that rather than paying something less and living in outskirts of the city. अगर आपको यहाँ नहीं रहना है, if you're like more, if you want to make it more economic, तो इसके लिए भी ऑप्शंस हैं. इट्स नॉट लाइक यू आर बाउंडेड टू समथिंग बिग प्लेस लाइक दिस. इसके सिवा आप क्या नाम है आउटस्कर्ट्स में कहीं भी रेंट आउट कर सकते हैं. देयर आर वेबसाइट्स लाइक rent.ai and there are various like so many websites where you can just rent out these places to live. अगर बेस्ट वे जानना है तो if you get shortlisted for any university here, तो आप उनके जो एकोमोडेशन मैनेजर होते हैं उनसे आप कंसल्ट कर सकते हैं. दे माइट ऐड यू इन सम ग्रुप, बिकॉज हेयर फेसबुक इज़ वेरी की टूल टू गेट एनीथिंग. आपको कुछ खरीदना है जो आपको इजीली नहीं मिल रहा है, यू कैन गो टू फेसबुक एंड सर्च फॉर ग्रुप्स. आपको रहने के लिए चाहिए, आपको साइकिल चाहिए, आपको कुछ भी सामान चाहिए, यू कैन सिंपली जस्ट लुक फॉर इट ऑन फेसबुक, एंड देयर माइट बी सम ग्रुप्स over Facebook which we might be dealing in this. So that's the best thing. So you can simply join some Facebook groups where you can find some accommodation. Like a lot of my classmates found this way only. So it's the way. और उसके बाद भी ऐसा नहीं होगा कि you will get some major huge differences. Because what my friends are paying now, the minimum they are paying is 600 to 700 euros per person, and they are sharing a room. So it's again like 1200 euros a room. But it's feasible for one person kind of thing, because if you don't want to pay 1100, so it's better to pay 600 and get a room. But the flaw in this that these people have to live outskirts of the city. I mean, if you are a Smurfit student, then it's no issue because Smurfit itself is an outskirt. But still, you are very far from the city, so you don't have like a lot of part-time options, because all the big stores and companies have their headquarters or whatever in the city only. But still, you can manage outside. All of my friends are doing part-time. But I just felt like living near the city center, it's a bit safer, a bit cooler, and because you don't have to go classes every day. You're going to classes just 2 times a week. Rest all the 5 days, 4 days, you have to manage, you have to engage in something, or you need to do something, you need some fun. All those things can be get when you are close to the city center very easily. That's why I opted for this. So yeah. So if you want to talk about accommodation, then either you have to pay 1100-1200 euros as your per month thing, or you can get a shared apartment in something like not 400, sorry, but 600 to 800 euros. Let's talk to the next point about my fooding cost. So talking about fooding, trust me, it's very indefinite. It's very indefinite because it's very common among all the students here. Like either they are living in out city or like in the city. People prefer to not to cook. Same for me. I really don't want to cook. So you can't be like, because you have classes, you have projects, and a lot of things to manage. So you can't cook daily. But still, those who are willing to cook, those who are ready to cook, a lot of time they can manage. Then I would say all the like if you just want to buy some stuff, all the things, take it to home and cook, then you might get your monthly groceries into 200 or 250 euros. I mean, this won't be cheap. Trust me, you can't get anything less than this if you want to live at least, eat enough food. Then you have to get it to at least 200 to 250 euros for your groceries. And if you want to integrate with eating outside sometimes, or like in a week, twice or thrice times, then this might take up to 350 euros or something. Because like just for an example, one time meal, if I go to some local restaurant, not a chain like Burger King or McDonald's, if I want a 10-inch or 12-inch pizza with a Coke, then it might cost me 12 euros. So you can take a reference from one time meal outside, which it's going to cost you 12 to 15 euros. And it could be more expensive as you go more fancy and fancy restaurants, because you have a lot of options here. But yeah, still, at least 10 to 12 to 13, 14 euros for one time meal outside. And if you want to manage that by getting some stuff from the groceries and cooking it in home, then it might cost you 7 to 8 euros. So it still depends upon how you want to make it, how you want to draft your package. But it will take you at least 300 euros or 250 euros, 300 euros. You should manage at least this number. Let's take this forward to laundry and other miscellaneous expenses, like how expensive the stuff is. Other miscellaneous expenses started with laundry. Like in an apartment where I live, I have washing machines downstairs. I just need to pay to use them. And for one time washing and that draining thing, which like it will just take आपके कपड़े एकदम गरम सूखे हुए बाहर निकलते हैं, वो पूरा पे करने के लिए I pay almost 5 euros per wash. I don't usually wash a lot of clothes. I just buy a lot of them. So, but अगर आप रेगुलर वॉश करने वाले हैं every week or something like that, तो आपका per wash का charges almost 3.5 something for washing and 1.5 something for draining and getting it hot. I mean, I don't know the perfect word for that thing. So लगभग 5 euro लगते हैं, which is near to 500 rupees per wash. It is expensive, and don't you dare to convert any number here to Indian rupees, because मैंने कुछ दिन पहले समोसे खाए हैं जो आई थिंक 300 रुपीज के मुझे 3 समोसे मिले थे. So when you're gonna compare it in Indian rupees, then you're gonna die. So please don't do that. Don't take that reference because you are in a different system. So obviously, तो उसके लगभग 5 यूरो लगते हैं आपके कपड़े धुलने के. अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट, अगर आपको छोटी मोटी चीज़ें खरीदनी है जैसे कि परफ्यूम्स, तो परफ्यूम माइट कॉस्ट यू नियर टू 2 to 5. आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट द डिओड्रेंट्स विच आर for daily use, so it will cost you around 3 to 5 euros or something. Then again, इतना आपको better चाहिए, it's gonna be more expensive and expensive. Apart from that, चीज़ें सस्ती नहीं है, but if you earning here, अगर आप यहाँ जॉब कर रहे हैं या पार्ट टाइम जॉब कर रहे हैं, then you gonna manage it very nicely. Because few days back I got the Jordans. I might have shared on my Instagram story, you can see they were there. So I got those Jordans on discount in near 50 euros. जो इंडिया में आई थिंक सो 8,000 के, मैंने चेक किया डिफरेंस. तो इन इंडिया दोज जॉर्डन्स वर 8,000 रुपीज एंड आई गॉट हियर इन 50 euros which is near to 4,000 rupees or something. So there was a comparative difference and a lot of things because obviously यहाँ पे काफ़ी चीज़ें हैं जो यहाँ के कंपैरिजन में बहुत ज़्यादा एक्सपेंसिव नहीं है, जो इंडिया के लिए प्राइसेस काफ़ी हायर लगते हैं आप लोग को. सो अगर आप यहाँ पे पार्ट टाइम जॉब कर रहे हैं, बिकॉज इन अ पार्ट टाइम यू विल अर्न एटलीस्ट 10 to 11 euros per hour, और आप वीक में लगभग 20 घंटे एज अ स्टूडेंट वर्क कर सकते हैं. इवन यू कैन वर्क मोर देन दैट, बट अगर 20 hours a week वर्क करते हैं, देन यू डोंट हैव टू पे एनी टैक्सेस. सो वट एवर यू लर्न फ्रॉम डायरेक्ट टू योर अकाउंट, उस हिसाब से अगर आप करेंगे तो आप काफ़ी चीज़ों को ईजिली मैनेज कर पाएंगे. सो फॉर दीज एक्सपेंसिव आई स्ट्रेट अवे सजेस्ट यू देन definitely go for part time as soon as you can start, because part times are really important for managing these huge numbers. क्योंकि मैंने अभी जितना भी बताया आपको, if मैं collectively बोलूँ तो मेरा monthly expenses it takes up to 1,500 euros or something. It might go on upward side, नीचे तो नहीं आता है इसके. So 1,500 euros is near to 1,40,000 something, or 1 lakh, yeah, obviously 1,30,000 to 35,000 rupees. So per month इतना expense करना is a big deal. So ये other miscellaneous expenses started with laundry. Like in an apartment where I live, I have washing machines downstairs. I just need to pay to use them. And for one time washing and that draining thing, which like it will just take आपके कपड़े एकदम गरम सूखे हुए बाहर निकलते हैं, वो पूरा पे करने के लिए I pay almost 5 euros per wash. I don't usually wash a lot of clothes. I just buy a lot of them. So but अगर आप रेगुलर वॉश करने वाले हैं एवरी वीक और समथिंग लाइक दैट, तो आपका पर वीक पर वॉश का चार्जेस ऑलमोस्ट 3.5 समथिंग फॉर वॉशिंग एंड 1.5 समथिंग फॉर ड्रेनिंग एंड गेटिंग इट हॉट. आई डोंट नो द परफेक्ट वर्ड फॉर दैट थिंग. तो लगभग 5 यूरो लगते हैं, विच इज नियर टू 500 rupees per wash. It is expensive and you dare to convert any number here to Indian rupees, because मैंने कुछ दिन पहले समोसे खाए हैं जो I think 300 rupees के मुझे 3 समोसे मिले थे. So when you're gonna compare it in Indian rupees, then you're gonna die. So please don't do that. Don't take that reference because you are in a different system. So obviously, तो उसके लगभग 5 यूरो लगते हैं आपके कपड़े धुलने के. अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट, अगर आपको छोटी मोटी चीज़ें खरीदनी है जैसे कि परफ्यूम्स, तो परफ्यूम माइट कॉस्ट यू नियर टू 2 to 5. आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट द डिओड्रेंट्स विच आर for daily use, so it will cost you around 3 to 5 euros or something. Then again, इतना आपको better चाहिए, it's gonna be more expensive and expensive. Apart from that, चीज़ें सस्ती नहीं है, but if you earning here, अगर आप यहाँ जॉब कर रहे हैं या पार्ट टाइम जॉब कर रहे हैं, then you gonna manage it very nicely. Because few days back I got the Jordans. I might have shared on my Instagram story, you can see they were there. So I got those Jordans on discount in near 50 euros. जो इंडिया में आई थिंक सो 8,000 के, मैंने चेक किया डिफरेंस. तो इन इंडिया दोज जॉर्डन्स वर 8,000 रुपीज एंड आई गॉट हियर इन 50 euros which is near to 4,000 rupees or something. So there was a comparative difference and a lot of things because obviously यहाँ पे काफ़ी चीज़ें हैं जो यहाँ के कंपैरिजन में बहुत ज़्यादा एक्सपेंसिव नहीं है, जो इंडिया के लिए प्राइसेस काफ़ी हायर लगते हैं आप लोगों के. सो अगर आप यहाँ पे पार्ट टाइम जॉब कर रहे हैं, बिकॉज इन अ पार्ट टाइम यू विल अर्न एटलीस्ट 10 to 11 euros per hour, और आप वीक में लगभग 20 घंटे एज अ स्टूडेंट वर्क कर सकते हैं. इवन यू कैन वर्क मोर देन दैट, बट अगर 20 hours a week वर्क करते हैं, देन यू डोंट हैव टू पे एनी टैक्सेस. सो वट एवर यू लर्न फ्रॉम डायरेक्ट टू योर अकाउंट, उस हिसाब से अगर आप करेंगे तो आप काफ़ी चीज़ों को ईजिली मैनेज कर पाएंगे. सो फॉर दीज एक्सपेंसिव आई स्टे So this is what my terrace looks like. There is the lift जो मैंने अभी दिखाया. उस लिफ्ट से हम ऊपर आते. This is on 6th floor. This is the entrance. And ये closed place है थोड़ा. Where like for just normal get-togethers. There's my laptop, my keys, and it's so cozy, beautiful. And this is the open terrace. मैंने जहाँ पे last video shoot किया था, I was standing over that platform, and yeah, it's beautiful. Not something out of the world, but still, it's good enough. So यहाँ से काफ़ी अच्छा view आता है. Firstly, I'll show you the city, then I'll show you the mountain side. So this is what Dublin looks like when it's a bit raining. And मैंने अभी जिस कंस्ट्रक्शन की बात की थी वो वहाँ पे कंस्ट्रक्शन चल रहा है. वहाँ पे लगभग बहुत बड़ी बड़ी बिल्डिंग्स खड़ी थी just 5 days back. I mean not really tall buildings, but like बहुत सारे घर थे. And in just 5 days, it's all just cleaned up. This looks beautiful. Let me take you to that side. क्योंकि वहाँ से you'll have the views to Wicklow mountain. No, sorry, Wicklow is on the opposite side. I forgot the name of this mountain. Wicklow mountain is near to my college where I study. And उस पे मैंने एक बार trekking भी की थी. For which I have made a video, posted a vlog over YouTube. Must check it. Named as Brayhead Cliff Walk. And आपको शायद mountains दूर दिख रहे होंगे. I mean बादलों में घिरे हुए हैं. कोहरा है काफ़ी सारा. But still I hope it looks. And yeah, this is what it is. This is my terrace looks like. We have a lot of plants. And yeah, see you everyone. Anyone who needs to contact me, take the link in the description, register on it, and you can schedule a one-to-one call with me anytime. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.